Today I have something very special. I'm taking y'all on a field trip. So I love going to open air markets. It's quite cold. You can see how I'm dressed. So it's a little too cold for open air markets here in Georgia. But I'm going to take you to Aloe Farms. And I'm going to keep it a surprise. And basically, they grow things indoors. It's an indoor farm. So let's go and check it out together. It's my first time going. Let's go together. But look where I am right now. So Aloe Farms is located in Peachtree City. And look at this gorgeous lake. Oh, as I said, I love a good farmer's market and an outdoor open market. But this is a farm, an indoor farm. So it's my very first time being here. I'm super excited because I've been trying to get over here for the longest time. Let's go inside. Cool. So I just walked in. There's no one here. There's no one in the front. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But look around. So cute in here. This is where you can get all your fresh produce right here. They've got everything. Microgreens. They even have meat. They have like jalapeno sausage. Oh my gosh. Look at the microgreens. Okay guys, so they only do group tours, so I can't go in to show y'all, but look. We'll have to come back as a big group. So cool. Oh, look at all the little seedlings. Oh my God. Can you see it? It's a whole farm. It's literally an indoor farm. And there are grow lights throughout. Look at the marigold, a giant marigold. Can you see that giant marigold? I'll try to see if I can get closer. It's a giant marigold. Y'all, they have old-fashioned apple cider. You know, right now I'm loving peach cider, but I also love apple cider. Oh, they got, wow, they have muscadine. A muscadine cider. I've never had that. I think I might have to get that. And then there's, wow, a pecan butter. A pecan butter. Wow. Well, I just checked out and I'm about to hit done. And does it print a receipt? I guess not. I don't know if it prints a receipt. Here's my receipt. Okay. We got our receipt. All right, y'all. I am back in the house. And that was a cool experience. But this is the thing. I want to go back when I'm able to go inside. The lady that was there, she was in a rush. She was heading out to an appointment. And so I'm going to put together a group. They like to do group tours and not just individual tours. And that's a good thing because you see how massive, that was a massive open space, an indoor farm. Indoor farm. I grow with just a little tiny grow lights on 5 shelves. This is like massive, massive. I mean like over an acre. that place has to be like 5,000-6,000 square feet, just flat out, expansive. And what I got was, I got some basil. Look at this basil. Yo, look at this basil. And let me take it out of the plastic first off. I'm growing some basil in a vase, in an indoor pot rather, in the windowsill. I don't even have it on grow lights. I just have it sitting in the windowsill, but it's not like this. Look at the leaves on this basil are massive. These leaves are massive leaves. And this is called sweet Genesis living basil. Sweet Genesis living basil. And the reason it's living is because it still has its roots. Let me peel back this paper here, but you can see the roots. So I can actually take this. What I'm going to do is take this and put it in this pitcher right here. Because you can do is you can keep growing this in water, or you can put this in soil. But it has to have, basil does not like the cold. Basil needs some warmth. So I could put it under the grow light, so I can stick it in the window, and I can leave it in water, or I can put it in soil. And it will continue to grow. So the little leaves there will continue to grow. And that is the basil that I got. I grow microgreens, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been lazy. And with microgreens, they grow really quickly. And then you eat them, you gotta restart. You gotta start some more. You gotta succession plant constantly. So I have one that I've never had before, and it's called fenugreek. And she said they taste like peas. So I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. So they look like little pea shoots. Very mild. They taste very earthy, very mild, kind of like peas. My mint, I grow tons of mint. You know I have mint everywhere. And my mint, a couple of my mint beds are starting to have like little sprouts, but they're teeny tiny little sprouts that are just starting to peek through. In Georgia here, outside of Atlanta, it's been warming up. It's been like 20, 30 degrees in the morning overnight, and then warming up to about 60 over the past week, but it's supposed to drop again. So my mint is dormant. So I did get some mint, and it doesn't say what type of mint, but this looks like it's just a sweet mint. And then I got some arugula, mini greens, microgreens. I am growing arugula outside. Arugula can take up to 6 degrees Fahrenheit. And these are some arugula, or those of y'all in the UK call it rocket. Some rocket. And arugula, great for liver, detoxing, gut health. And it has that wonderful peppery flavor. Bugs don't even like it. I don't have to worry about arugula. Bugs don't like it. It survives in the frost, and bugs don't like it. I love it. I love that. So that's all I got, y'all. And so again, if you are someone who is concerned about, sorry, I'm still chewing. If you're concerned about where your food grows, where your food comes from, what pesticides, all the things in your food, find a local farmer and source some food from that local farmer. Oh, speaking of which, I did get my husband some of this water buffalo sausage. It's water buffalo, jalapeno, and cheddar sausage. So, and I mentioned this because I have a friend, John Jackson. He has a farm down in Milledgeville, Georgia, more in middle Georgia. And he has a CSA. He grows vegetables, all the things. He also grows livestock. And he will process meat for people. We used to go down and pick out our turkey. You pick out your turkey, wild grass-fed animals. and he will process them for you. So that way you know where your food comes from. All of your food comes from. So that is all that I have for today. Y'all comment below and let me know, do you attend your local farmers market? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Look how huge this leaf is. This is one basil leaf. Look at that. It caught my head. It's about the size of, almost the size of my head. Look at that.